Hello, boys and girls of all ages. Welcome to another episode of the Sunderland Career Mode on my channel. We are halfway through our third season with the Black Cats. We had highs, we've had lows this season. Let's start off with the negatives. Just get it out of the way. With Premier League, we're a little bit underachieving. Yeah, fifth place. I want to try and get top four, but we're just not getting it over the line. It's really getting me a little bit frustrated. So I want to focus more on getting 3 points on the board. In the Champions League, I think we're doing alright. Apart from that boring 0-0 draw with PSG, I think we're doing alright. We're going to qualify through to the next round, so personally, I can't see real complaint, to be honest with you. And the squad right here proves it. We've had some good signs with Job doing well, and just literally the bench is stacked. So I don't think we'll be proving much in the January window, mainly because I don't want to. Also, I've only got 8 million in the bank, so expect a very quiet transfer for the Black Cats. But that means we get to move on to some match highlights that quickly. That's right, match highlights kick off, and oh god, it's freezing here! Yes, we're at the Stadium of Light against Bournemouth right here. It's a very snowy day, and Bournemouth came off with heated jackets, I swear down, right off the beginning. And it's a good effort, but too close. Now it's our chance. Tabid on the wing, try and heat things up. Over the top, the Bournemouth keeper came rushing, but Brian with the 95 jumping beats it, and it just crept over the line for the opening goal. Moments later, Brian, he had the strength to hold off the Bournemouth defender. The shot went straight through the goalkeeper. He barely got a glove on it, and it's 2-0 just like that. And it wasn't over before half time, because in his natural state, Bournemouth had a Norwegian striker, and that smelled trouble for the Black Cats, as the shot was too much for Patterson to keep out. So that means in the second half we had to survive the Bournemouth onside. Oh boy, they came. Last minute in, it's a 1-2, not like this, but Patterson saved us from a disaster as we got 3 points on the board. And it was not a good deadline day for the Black Cats, let me tell you, because Granit Xhaka has forced a move away from Sunderland. Yes, he has had enough. Sold to Fulham for £30 million. So we needed to get a defensive midfielder in, because if Carlos gets injured, we are totally boned. That's why Andre comes in as a little bit of a solution for the back for £24 million. But he's not the only one leaving, as Lucas Paqueta, one of my most outstanding players last season, has had enough. And when Man City says £23 million, I had to say, fine, go. And I had too little too late to get an updated signing in. So after that nightmare of a deadline day, we have to move on to Aston Villa at Villa Park. But at least our attack didn't really change, because we see Diarra, load of space, and oh my god, he just rattled the crossbar. But don't you worry, we've still got the possession, as Brian Shaw and Martinez match with a good save. But counter-attack once again was a game. Ahmed loads of space, and the shot, how the hell is Martinez saving it? He has a reflex of a bloody cat. He's 50 years old, I swear. As frustration was building across the away fans, as I thought, third time's the charm. Job had loads of space, played it across to Diarra with the outside the shoot ball, and a goal before half time is devastating, but it feels bloody good if you're a Sunderland supporter, let me just tell you. And it really shot up as Brian was able to hold on the ball, pass it to Bradley, which delivered a low cross to Ahmed with a tap-in delivery. But 5 minutes in, and Aston Villa had their first chance. Joe Bellingham got ruined, let's just say, as the Japanese winger strikes it in 2-1. But 5 minutes later, Brian was through, the flag was down, and he gave us the 2-goal cushion. Next thing you know, I went to Tesco's. You know why I went to Tesco's? I went to get a bag of salt, threw it to Imran Henry, and said, you're going to need it, because we just opened that wound and poured all the salt over it. It's a 4-1 win. Let's move on to some bigger games. For example, the Champions League, as we had round of 16 action. We had the luck of the draw, Real Betis 2-1 up. And oh, it was a very unlucky day for Real Betis, because we're through, and it's Brian. He Ronaldo chops the defender, the shot gets blocked, and then he absolutely sedaned the goalkeeper. Mate, I thought you were Dutch, not French, but bloody hell, that was lethal. Next thing you know, Brian wasn't done. It was over the top for Diarra. With the volley, it was saved. But just like the great Chris Jericho would say, we're going to break down the walls Because here we go. Who needs a sledgehammer when you've got Brian? Of course he's going to get the goal to increase Sunderland's lead. And it wasn't even the worst. How could it get worse than that? Well, you can just look at right here. We see Brian bullying the defender for the ball and his lunch money. Gave it to Sadiq for the ceiling deal. Unlucky Real Betis. Sunderland advanced to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Oh, who have we got? And oh boy, this place looks very familiar. That's right, we have Milano in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. The first tie ended in a draw. Let's see if we can break that with our first chance in the chamber. Black Cats time. It's Tabid. Forces a save, but it wasn't over as we had a corner. And we're going to play it short. Some fans may be annoyed, but look at the pass. It's wonderful. Tabid with the shot. He slips Magic Mike, tips it over. Oh. Okay, let's go for the long approach this time when it comes to corner. Because we're going to whip this one into the Brazilian centre-back. Oh, are you kidding me? It's off the crossbar. But you tell you what, 7 minutes in, 3 good chances to take the lead against Milano. We're on to the right path. But that wasn't the only time we were dangerous. 20 minutes in, we spotted Diarra, who outmuscles defender, but misses the target completely. He didn't have a blindfold on. That was even worse. Whoa, wasted chance, but here comes Milano. Not like this. Cross headed down, but the shot was blocked. Poor clearance. Rabiot shot straight at the keeper. Whew, I can breathe, but wait a minute. That's broken our chances for a counter-attack. As you can see, Brian is through. He's off balance. He shoots it wide. It's very unlucky we haven't taken the lead. Second half, more of the same, please. Ahmed, a few steps, takes it across into Joe, into Tabid, who breaks the deadlock. Of course, the magic of Moroccan pulled the biggest of rabbits out of the hat. Milano response, here they come, Rafael Leao, lovely touches. Pass by defenders into Rabiot, but Patterson says, not today, I'm not going to get beaten. But it's only a matter of time before we catch this Milano side, frustrated. And oh boy, a counter-attack will do it. Diallo into Diarra, load of space, sees option back to Ahmed, who lays it across to Brian to seal Sunderland's fate into the semi-finals of the Champions League. I've got to say it again because I couldn't believe it. We're going to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Alright, let's move on to the Premier League as we had West Ham United, who are currently bottom of the bunch. Whether you think this was going to be a walk in the park for Sunderland, I've got one problem, and that problem has a name. Kepa. Kepa. Yep, that's right. The former Chelsea goalkeeper was outstanding in this game for West Ham. Look at this. Diarra backheels it to Carlos. You can't be saving those. But even Brian was intimidated in front of Kepa in goal. He was missing. But before we decided to go into the tunnel, we had one more chance. Brian was able to hold off the ball, played it across to Job, who made the running effort, and finally we could break this Spaniard. And it was the same in the second half. Kepa performing amazing saves, performing a madness in there. Brian was able to hold off the ball into Diarra, and boom, 2-0. And look who finally showed up for once. It's not 2016, ladies and gentlemen, as Anton Griezmann scores off the bench for a 3-0 win. Unlucky, your hammers. Let's move on to the live games as we've got some big ones ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go through to the Champions League semi-finals. It's a big day, and I'm not going to lie to you when I tell you this Champions League semi-finals has taken a huge twist. You may be thinking, what kind of twist? Well, it doesn't get no crazier than this. So, we've won 3-2 in our first leg. I played the match highlights. We won. Great. Not too bad. Liverpool only 1 goal behind. Oh no, not the Liverpool board. After that loss, they've decided to sack, yes, sack Amir Slot. An absolute blunder in my honest opinion, because A, we've never even beaten Liverpool at Anfield, and B, they can easily turn it around. Liverpool good at comeback, so this is a huge shocker. So their interim manager is taking charge of probably one of their biggest games of the season, a goal down, and this could be an opportunity for the Black Cat Sunderland to advance to the finals after wounding a damaged Liverpool. Could we get the job done? Well, let's freaking hope so. Anfield right here, intimidating as always, but you know what? Something seems a bit off about this Liverpool side. As many times I've faced them before, straight at the keeper, but you can tell It's a wounded animal right here, and the Black Cats are hoping for the kill. Now we're going to go for a chance right here. Tabid the Magician through balls it into Brian. Brian back to Tabid. Lovely football. Over it goes to Bellingham, who clobbers a Liverpool defender right here. And now Liverpool hoping to break. It's into Milo, the Hungarian. He's trying to play it from the back, but Tabid is literally on his shoulder. And he's won the ball! Oh my goodness! Brian scores! Oh, it's lovely! Milo, what have you done? He's absolutely thunderbolted this. Oh my god. Absolute calamities. You can hear boos across Anfield. And you can tell a sloppy Liverpool side has broken, and we will take full advantage. Brian the bully, of course, in his nature. Tabid steals it. It's just so much to unpack. Tabid steals it, gives it to Brian. We've got a 2-goal lead. When I say this interim manager for Liverpool's got a lot going on in this game, he has. They're 2 goals down now, and to be fair, they could get me on the chance. It's into Luis Diaz, he crossed it in, it's a great save from Patterson who had to meet him low. 1-2 passing, through balls it into Brian. Brian now lays it across to Tabid. Tabid's got Milo again, but he's beaten him before, crosses in, it's headed back down. And, well, there we go. We're going to corner him. We've done it before. We're going to do it again. And he's made the same mistake again. It's through ball into Brian, who shoots first time. Georgie only got a glove to it. And we're 2-0 up at Anfield. 5-3 ahead on aggregate. Liverpool have not learned from their mistakes. It's an absolute calamity from the defender right here. And yet we're taking full advantage. The Black Cats are. Carlos Belliba now lays it across into the captain Diarra. It could get a lot worse for Liverpool, and it can. It's Ahmed. He lays it across into Brian. It's wide. Oh, and you can see Liverpool making some changes, bringing on the pacey Rafinha. Oh boy, this is absolutely chaotic here at Anfield. Liverpool hoping to be a better side in this second half. You can see right here Rafinha doing the skills. And you can see he's got a lot of space here. Lays it across. It's 1-2. It's straight at the goalkeeper though. A lot better in the second half from Liverpool. As they're, 3 goals down. But it's not the first time Liverpool have been 3 goals down in the Champions League. Oh, what am I kidding? There's no chance. Especially Ahmed on the wing. He's got to. He dukes. Lays it across to Diarra. But Georgie just gets a glove onto it. Laid it across. It's into Brian. Brian dribbles. Back into Ahmed. Diallo. No one in the box to cross, but it's back into Brian. Now into Carlos, who can shoot. It's blocked. It will shoot again. It's straight at Georgie, the keeper, though. You almost spilled that one. And we can see Liverpool trying to put pressure on me, but they're the ones under pressure. As McAllister goes for a shot, and their efforts are not even hitting target right here. What is going on here? And Liverpool hoping to break me right here, trying to break through my defence, but this back line's been strong all game. It's shot, it's tipped over. I think it was wide actually, but either way, Patterson, intimidating as ever, has produced probably one of his good games here. Keeping a clean sheet. Now we're going to get him on the counter-attack. We're not literally giving up. We're going for more. It's through ball to Brian, who's on a hat-trick and will get the match ball at Anfield. I couldn't believe it. There was a famous quote said here in the famous Champions League semi-finals against Barcelona. It was, what was it? Barcelona defenders were napping. Well, it's now Liverpool's turn as their defence was completely napping. You can see Liverpool refusing to quit. Even though it's already written in the stars, Sunderland's fate in the finals of the Champions League. It's good dribble, shot past the goalkeeper, it's 3-1. Unlucky, to be fair, Liverpool get themselves a consolation goal, but that's like getting a friend's request from your ex. You just don't care, you delete it and forget about it. But you will remember this. The full-time whistle goes, Anfield erupts in anger, but the away fans are going ballistic, especially in Sunderland, because the Champions League finals has been secured. In our first attempt in the Champions League, we've made it all the way to the finals, and oh boy, I think we're more than ready for it, and well deserved for it at least. Okay, we're going to assume our last Premier League game, because it doesn't really matter. Boom, we won. And you can see right here, we finished 3rd place in the league. Yes, getting top 4 is a huge achievement, but now we move on to the biggest game of this career mode so far. I'm talking about the Champions League finals, as we have Arsenal, the Gunners, are waiting. This is a huge game and a lot is on the line. Don't get me wrong, I would love to win the Champions League, especially of our first attempt. It could be a huge statement for the Black Cats winning the big one. But it's another problem. Arsenal have got more pressure because you can see they weren't in top 4. So they need to win this to get Champions League again next year. So Arsenal have got a lot more pressure than us. Could this affect us here in Lisbon? A huge game for Sunderland. After 3 seasons, we have reached one of the biggest games of the Black Cats, the Champions League finals. Let's see if we can get the job done. Come on, you Black Cats. This is what we're waiting for. Arsenal's got a throw in. It's in my area. It's not where I want it to be, but it's managed to throw it straight at me. Through board it, and now we can get him. Job, a lovely ball into Brian. Brian sees options. He sees Ahmed, who can run. Will we get the first chance? It's crossed in. It's got to be. It's Brian. It's at the keeper, though. How lucky can you get? And Arsenal hoping to get a better chance here. Better than ours, I don't think so right here. Our defence is stacked. It will not break, but this passing, though, is going to cause me a few headaches. Round the box it goes. It's lovely. It's shot. It's straight at the keeper, though. But still, that defence, you can see almost it broke my defenders. But now we're going to break them on a counter-attack. Oh, we lost it so easily. This is not what I want to see. Arsenal breaking down my counter-attack. It's through ball. It's into their wonder boy, Saka. They'll do anything for him. Oh, tackle missed it. 1-2. They're in my box right here. Could they get the shot off? They will. And it's wide. Oh boy, 2 very good opportunity times for Arsenal, but blundered both. Now it's headed back into Carlos. Carlos into Diarra, who has room. I don't think I'll go for a shot. Carlos back into Job. Job now spots the run. There it is. It's into Tabid. It's wide. Oh, that's unlike the magical Moroccan to hit it wide. So close for the opener, but it's not going to be. Throw in right here in Arsenal's area. We're going to take it quick. Job, though, lays it across into Carlos, who can shoot, but will through ball it into Job, who shoots, and Alisson with the reflex is saved. Oh, we're getting so close for that opening goal. Daka trying to go to the edge of the wing right here, trying to get past William for Timber. Oh, good, poor pass. We're going to make him regret it. It's into Amad Diallo before half-time. Could we get the goal that I think we definitely deserved? It's the run. It's a match. It's crossed it in. It's Tabid who scores. He's offside. You can't. You just can't. That's got to be close, to be fair. But we got the ball in the back of the net. The Sunderland fans couldn't believe it. Took the lead, but it was all for nothing. It was offside. Into the second half we go right here. To be fair, we've had the better chances in the first, but we just couldn't take them. Now will we get the opening goal? We're on the attack straight from the whistle. It's into Ahmed. It will shoot. It's a save from Alisson, but we're just ready like a firecracker, letting off in Arsenal's face. Good dribble. Laid it cross. Now Arsenal hoping to get their first decent chance of the game, but it's broken down so easily. And we're going to get him. 57th minute in. Remember the time. We're going to go for it, folks. It's Brian. He holds off the ball. Can he find pass? He can't beat Saliba. Oh, wait. It's back into Brian. Oh, no. Oh, the disbelief. You could see it written on Mr. Hawk's face right here. The opening goal was in sight, but just the target. Just get it on target, Brian. Odegaard with a run. And now Arsenal hoping to get it. Not like this. Not like this. They definitely don't deserve this, to be fair. Saka in the box, it's good dribble, but Patson matches him with the save. Oh my life, it flashed before my eyes, especially near the end. Oh wait a minute, here we go, Job, we're through balling it. Brian, he hasn't got time, he's got to go for it. We'll go for the opening goal in this Champions League finals. We've finally broken through this Arsenal defence. Alisson couldn't save it, but Brian will break the walls down. We get the opening lead, and it's been well deserved. Reino through balls to Odegaard. Over it goes. And you can see Arsenal, they're starting to panic. It's 82nd minute in. They've got 8 minutes to get an equaliser, but we've got the ball and we're going to break. The defence is slipping. They're falling apart before our very eyes, and Brian grabs another goal. Oh, this is what I need. A 2-goal cushion, and Arsenal absolutely imploding in the biggest night of their lives. Brian holds onto the ball, lays across to Ahmed. Ahmed, good run. He's trying. It's Arsenal side. This has probably been one of the closest 2-0 leads we've had, to be fair. It's through ball into Ahmed. It could get worse. Oh, it can get worse. It's 3-0 and we've secured the Champions League finals. Oh, beautiful. And there it goes, it's full-time whistle. I'll be honest with you, that's the closest 3-0 win I've ever had in my life. It was going right down near the wire, but Arsenal defence, they couldn't take it no more, and we absolutely punished them for it. But it's not about their failure, it's about our success, as we managed to do it in just within 3 seasons. This Black Cat side has been unstoppable, and most teams will give up, but we're still going for it, and look at the performance. It's been well played, and we've got ourselves a Champions League medal to prove it. Absolute scenes here at Sunderland, and the Geordies are going to be fuming, especially their millions, and it all goes for nothing. While this Sunderland side will go down in history as Champions League winners. We go to the top goal scorers. Brian, not as impressive as last season, but still very good. 33 goals this season. 21 for Ahmed, 12 for Job, 11 for Kevin, with the most assists right here is literally a three-way tie between Abid Diarra and Ahmed Diallo with 11 assists. Wow, it's so impressive right here from the squad, and you can see the before and after. It's just absolutely incredible. They're all smug. Personally, I don't blame them. Win the Champions League. It's been a hell of a season. Oh yes, player of the season. Right, good deserved shout. Brian, of course. Patterson deserves a shout, but I think player of the season is going to go to Ahmed Diallo. Such a good winger right here. He was homesick 2 seasons ago, but now he felt like Sunderland is his proper home. And to be fair, performances like that is deserving of the title player of the season. So folks, that's it. That's the end of today's episode, and to be fair, the end of the Sunderland career mode, because winning the Champions League is such a huge accomplishment, and you can see the parade here in Sunderland, but right, to be honest here, something doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. You know what? One more season.